So this is the Zero pump by Flextail. It's a aluminum body, very lightweight, small, compact. You can see the size of my hand. It's very, very tiny. We're going to test this thing out on 4 different things. We're going to do the Climate Static 5 sleeping mat. We're going to do a vacuum seal bag. We're going to do a camp pillow, and then we're also going to do the one Tigris Obsidian. I'm going to keep a timer of how long it takes to do these things, and then we're going to see, I'm going to tell you how full it really is and if it really inflates them completely or if there's still some work to do. Let's get started. All right, I keep my Flextail in this little bag here. This did not come with it. This is from, I think, a GoPro or something like that. But it fits everything in here. It's got little slots where I can slide things in. So anyways, everything stays in there. There are 6 different attachments and a charging cord right here. And so let's get started. I have to go on vacation here tomorrow, so we're going to see how well this works for a vacuum seal bag. So let's get started on that. So this is going to be the attachment that goes for a vacuum seal bag of this type. This end will inflate and this end will deflate. So let's get started here. So that took 35 seconds. That's about as much as it's going to pull. I would need to assist it in getting more air out, but that's not too bad for such a tiny pump. Still, let's see how small we can get it while assisting it. And that's not too bad. I'm also going to get the hand pump or an actual vacuum and see how small this can really get. It did not get too much smaller. So when assisting it, it does not do that bad of a job for vacuum sealing bags for traveling. Now we have a fully deflated camp pillow. Let's take a look at how long this takes to inflate. That is not too bad. That only took, what, all of 5 seconds, so not a bad deal with that one. And now you don't have to breathe air into here, which will get cold when the weather gets colder as well. So keep your head a little bit warmer. And now we're going to do the Climate 5 sleeping mat and see how long this takes. It started making a high-pitched noise right there, and this is clearly not inflated hardly at all. So let's hook this up one more time and just make sure that wasn't some fault of mine. So I don't know why it just decided to turn off. I was not using it over the 5 minutes where it says in the instructions, do not use for more than 5 minutes. It's been well under that, and it's had cool off periods in between. And it says that it's good for 25 minutes here on the box. And I've only used this one time for about 90 seconds to 2 minutes prior to filming this. So I should have had at least 22, 23 minutes remaining because I had it fully charged. And I've only done one demonstration so far with the vacuum seal bag, and I've done a demonstration with the camp pillow, which took all of 5 seconds. And then I've worked on this, which maybe had a minute going into it, and the thing already died. So I am not impressed with that. Okay, I gave it a couple minutes just to cool down, even though it did not feel hot to the touch whatsoever or even warm. And it did finish doing what it's going to do with this Climate 5. So let me lay on this and see how it feels on my back. I'm actually off of the ground, and I probably could put a little more air in, so I'll see how much I can do with my lungs. About 2 inhales through my nose is about all I could do, and exhaling out my mouth, obviously. But yeah, not too bad. So it takes out about 90–95% of the work with this little package. So that's not too bad. Let's go on to the One Tigris Obsidian and see how long this takes and how much it fills this thing up. Okay, we've got the One Tigris Obsidian hooked up. We're going to see how long this takes to inflate. Let me get the stopwatch ready. And let's go. So clearly this is not fully inflated from this zero pump alone. I have inflated this before with the zero pump up to about 85%. I do have to use the bag. I've gone camping with this and I've had to use the bag to fill it all the way. I don't want to breathe in this one because I want it to stay warm. I don't want the condensation from my breath to be in there. So I think if I remember right, it took about 2 bagfuls instead of like the 14 or whatever that it normally takes to blow this up. So let's check and see how many this will take. And this is very comfy. Even on my side, I'm not touching the ground at all. I'm fully raised up on this Obsidian from One Tigris. It's got 3 inches of padding. You obviously hit the ground when you're just sitting on it, but when your weight is dispersed all the way, you're good to go. I don't touch the ground on my side. So that is the Flextail Zero. I don't know why it shut off mid-test, and but I gave it about 1 minute and it started right back up and it worked just fine. So I'm going to call that one little glitch that I'm going to overlook, but overall it's not too bad. I do not like, this is so gritty when you have to take this off to access the battery for recharging. The battery that comes with it, you plug right into the battery with the USB-C cable that comes with it, and you can recharge that. But it's very gritty when you take this thing off. I'm afraid like it's going to cross thread or something like that, but it's still holding up. Everything's fine so far. Lightweight, like I said, you can inflate from this end, deflate from this end. You press the button twice to get it started, once to stop it, but that twice feature is an accidental, or it prevents an accidental turn on. So if you just bump it once, nothing's going to happen while it's in your bag. So overall, not too bad. Is it worth the price that they're asking? That's up to you. It takes care of about 85% of the work that I would have to do, either blowing it up with my lungs or using the inflatable bag that comes with it. So yeah, it's convenient, and this thing takes up no room on my pack. So overall, I'm not too displeased with the purchase. So just wanted to show you guys an honest review, and you can make up your minds about it.